Business consultants are just a waste of money. I can do it all myself. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you why working with a business consultant can be the difference in a thriving business and one that survives, or worse yet, is one of the statistics. My name is Leary, and small business owners and entrepreneurs hire me to find hidden profits inside their business using my simple 5-step power profit formula, so they don't have to spend more on advertising. In every single episode, I'm going to give you an actionable tactic that you can immediately implement that will attract more clients and give you an advantage over your competition. If you stay until the end, just drop me a message below and I'll send you a copy of my book, 45 and 45, so you can read even more examples of how to create your own market dominating position and find more clients, hidden profits in that business. All right, so let's go. Let's talk about why you need to have a business consultant in your corner. So first of all, I just want to say that having a business consultant is nothing new. Top CEOs in the world, top people, anybody that you have heard of follows business consultants. There are over 6,000 businesses dying out every single year. So I think we can all agree that there's room for improvement, right? Are you the one that's tackling your business in a way that you need to be tackling your business? So I am a business consultant. You might say that I'm kind of biased. I have a business consultant. Why? Because I know the value of it. But why, if you look around, do all businesses that are in the top of their game have business consultants, right? They may be entire corporations that they're hiring. You know, the big corporations are hiring big corporations, but some of them are hiring the smaller ones as well. And the reason is every single person needs an outside view, right? You don't see what you don't see. Have you ever noticed, like when you're sitting in front of your computer and you're working on it and somebody's standing behind you and they always find what you're looking for first? It's because they see what you don't see. You've got that inside view of what's going on. But they always find, I used to, back in the day, be a computer tech. And I remember that, like the person standing behind always finds what you're looking for. And that is the reason. So a business consultant can provide you, number one, clarity and focus. We tend to veer off, right? Most of us as small business owners and entrepreneurs, we have similar personalities. We have a lot of ideas, a lot going on. A lot of times we're working on either more than one business or more than one project at a time, right? So a business owner can help you veer that in. It doesn't mean that you cannot work on more than one at a time, but you need to find that clarity and focus so that you are thriving at least in that one area while you're kind of building the other ones. The second one that I sort of mentioned in the introduction is fresh eyes to find those hidden profits. A lot of times when we are in the heat of it, right, we're working in our business, but we're going so fast. We are always trying to grow, right? Remember, if we're not growing, we are what? Dying. So whether it's to find extra time, putting out fires, we don't want to be in that position, right? We want to be in the offense, but we need fresh eyes to look at it. Okay, what's another way that I can come in and look at this problem? Or what's another way that, you know, I need to get more profits, but I don't really, you know, want a lot more clients. How can I do that? So a lot of times if you have somebody that is thinking a little bit outside of the box, has done it before, has worked with other businesses, they're bringing their expertise, their knowledge, their ideas, but they're also, if you get the right business consultant, they also work with other industries. So not only do you get the benefit of somebody who understands what you're doing and what you want to do, but somebody who's done it with other types of industries can bring in ideas that maybe your industry isn't even using yet, right? That can really make you stand out. That can really make you different. So fresh eyes, fresh ideas, these are the types of things that a business consultant can bring to you, or just help you get, you know, everything, like we said, number one, clarified. Because once you have that focus, it's bing, bang, boom, you can go forward as fast as possible. And one of the absolute jewels of a business consultant is accountability. You have somebody asking you those tough questions. You have somebody coming up behind you, making sure that you're getting it done. So your family members are not really great at that. Why? Because they're your family. Maybe you might lash back. Maybe they really don't understand what you're doing in your business or how you're doing it. Sometimes they might offer their opinion and you're just not in a place to hear it. Whereas if you hire somebody to tell you their opinion, you're gonna listen, right? That's one with family. But what about your employees? You have all these great people that you have hired around you. Again, they are, no matter how awesome they are, a lot of them are working for you. So they are your vice president or your director underneath you. They are reporting to you, right? It's a different dynamic, a different relationship. And definitely if you're a smaller business and you don't even have that kind of high level, then everybody's just sort of under you. It's a totally different dynamic. And a lot of times it's not comfortable for them to tell you, hey, you're wrong. Don't do this. Or let's think about this in another way. It's just not comfortable for them. And a lot of times you're not as open to hearing it because you're like, it's my business, I'm in charge, I'm the one, whatever. This happens, a lot of times. Keep in mind, a surgeon, a doctor, somebody like that becomes that way because they are confident, right? Some people might see it as a little bit more than confident, but you're running your own business because you are a very confident person. You know what you were doing, you know what you want, you know where you're going. That's just who you are as a person, right? So for people to come in and tell you, hey, don't do this or do it a different way, sometimes that's not, that kind of clashes a lot of times. So a business consultant can help you in that regard. They can kind of step in and help say, and then you're hiring them to tell you their opinion and to help you, guide you, and figure out where it is that you need to go in your business. So there are a million different reasons why you might want to hire a business consultant. These are just three of the, off the top reasons. So the first one was clarity. They can help you find that clarity, and we all know when we have clarity, we move faster, right? Build momentum. Second one, fresh eyes to find those hidden profits. They're going to come in with other ways and other thoughts that you haven't thought about yet. Or maybe it's something that you were doing, it was working, and then you thought of something else and you tried something and you just left that. This happens all of the time, right? They're going to say, hey, let's pick that back up. They're going to open your eyes to something that maybe you already knew. A lot of times you probably know what it is, but you're not looking at it from their perspective. So they're going to help you find those hidden profits. And the last one is accountability. You absolutely 100% need to have somebody in your corner who's got your back, but who can also open their mouths and tell you, hey, this is probably not a great idea, and help you weigh why or why not. You might want to go in that direction. You might not want to go in that direction. Or maybe, hey, this is a whole new direction. Check this out. So these are some of the reasons that you really need to consider hiring a business consultant.